Alrighty, everyone. This is a Kerbal Space Program 2. I originally played Kerbal Space Program, the very first one. I think I started playing that game when I was 15 or 14. I've been playing that game for a long time. One of my favorites. I've been waiting for this game for a long time. I now only have like 22 hours in the game. The game's been out for a year. I've been waiting for it to update till it became, better than what it was. Because when they first launched it, there was quite a few bugs. You know, uh, kind of like Cyberpunk, but nowhere near as bad. Still playable, but I just wanted to wait for new things to come out. Today, I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to play. Not play. I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to build an aircraft. Just a simple old plane, and then I'm gonna try to go as fast as humanly possible. Alright, let's get it. Okay, now that we're in the VAB, let's go ahead and get a cockpit. I'm gonna go choose the small cockpit. Man, that looks so cool. I still can't believe it. Looks lost for words. Absolutely ridiculous on how detailed they made the interior of the cockpit look, especially viewing it from the VAB. They did a really good job on this game. Alright, let's go ahead and get some fuel. Oh, let's go ahead and get... Where is it? There we go. It's going to be down here in utilities. You're going to want to get one of these guys. I always instinctively turn it down. Because if not, it would become more control of the vehicle than the vehicle is controlled in the air. Let's go and get some fuel now. No methalox, we're going to be using methane. Methane. Make it about that long. No solid. Nope. Jets. We're going to use the whiplash for this instance. Now, I've always done this for a long time. I always put, where is it? Air intake first, pre-engine cooler, followed by my thruster. Now, let's do stabilizer first, then control surfaces. After that, I'm gonna go thrust visual, weight visual, and lift visual. Let me go ahead and click on this real quick and double it up. Mirrored, side by side, wing, medium. Alright, now I know where that general location's at. I'm gonna go ahead and scoot this sucker forward. Now, the reason why I scoot it forward, the center of mass is right here, and now my center of lift is right here. I always tend to have it just behind, and about close to in line with it. Now, theoretically, this plane should fly with absolutely no issues whatsoever. Let's put on some wheels real quick, and we'll take it out first swing. Put medium on the front so it's facing up. Right there. And then put two smalls on the back. Wrong button. Wrong button again. We'll do that. There we go. Get rid of that. Alright, now, what I like to do is turn off auto friction because it will bounce, and turn it down to the 0.3. Braking power should be alright. And now so I could re-land the plane. Make it a little bit easier to stop. Click C so magnets to it. Make it look a little bit better. Turn down the deploy angle so again it looks better. %'s alright. Let's put 2 more on the bottom. So this is what full 100% looks like, and we don't want that. We're going to want that turned way down. We're also going to have this to about, I'll put this to 15%. It doesn't need any much, but it works. Okay. Let's go ahead and give this plane a shot and see how she looks. Okay. I always hold on my brakes. Spacebar. For me, it's spacebar. Hold, hold, hold. There we go. As long as I did everything right, this thing should just pop, take right off. Just like that. Now I press G. G returns my retractor gear, retracts my gears. Now let's see how well she does at turning and climbing. Ah. Let's go ahead and fix that. We'll turn down the deploying angle. She seems to handle pretty darn well. Let's just keep turning things down until it works. Nope. Alright, so this won't help us with roll. Whoa, what is going on here? What are these numbers? Whoa. This won't help us with pitch. Turn it down. There we go. Now when I enter SAS, it doesn't freak out. I have no problem turning down my... Where... Oh, I went far. Let's go and turn around. Let's see if I could land this sucker. Let's go and pass through the clouds. There we are. Alright. Now we're at a somewhat decent setup. Good enough for a first plane tutorial. Give you the basics. Alright, let's give it a good old run through of what you need to create a plane. Wings. Wow, I cannot say that word for some reason. Stabilizers. And control surfaces. That's just for the aerodynamic part. Next, you need intake. And you're going to need an engine. Wheels. The proper kind of fuel. If you don't have the proper kind of fuel, it's just going to give you oxidizer, which is the other one. It gives you oxidizer and methane, which is standardly used for rocket ships instead. You're going to need gears. Air brakes is a bit of an optional. It helps you slow down quickly for landing. Makes it a lot easier so you don't use up the entire runway for landing. What else do you need? Oh, you need to make sure that your center of mass is just before your center. Oh, make sure your center of mass is just before your lift. And then, obviously, you need landing gear. Look at that. I should probably make it to that bottom one to at least open up a little bit more. Maybe the top ones too, maybe just a little bit more. Gotta be careful, I might stall. Use up almost the entire runway and I still have air brakes. Okay, make sure your center of mass is right in front of your center of lift. Make sure you have a stabilizer. And make sure you have control surfaces. Your control surfaces are pretty much everything. That's what helps you control the whole thing. They're very important. Especially, let's revert to VIB. The most crucial thing you need to watch out for when building anything as of planes is your center of mass and your center of lift. That's the most important thing. So if, let's say, for instance, you have your center of lift in front. Take a guess at what's going to happen. Go ahead and full launch, full bore. Let me go ahead and fix that so it's easier for me to brake. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh. So it does fly, right? The only problem is, everything still works just the way it needs to. You start running out of fuel, it's going to start wanting to tilt forward, more forward, more forward, more forward, and to the point where no matter how hard you pull back, it don't want to work no more. Now, I made it just enough to where it could still fly, because the, thrust to weight ratio is forcing it forward. But as soon as you turn off that motor, it's still moving at a pretty well speed. She's going to want to start tilting down. Let's try to put it to like a landing type scenario. Damn, okay, I still built a good plane. If you wait any longer, it's just going to stall instead of crash. We'll crank that up real quick. so I don't, kill them. Good old Jebediah. Oh, come on, almost there. Turn that out. Hmm. Well, it looks like it's still functioning just fine. Let me be a little bit more crazy with my wing placement. Let's go. I didn't even go ahead of it that far either. Let's go ahead of it, above it, and then just fix it to make it look decent. So we're going to be ahead of it and above it. Let's see what happens now. Fix my control surfaces. Okay, I just fixed everything on the plane. Let's go ahead and give her a good old launch. Everything's still just fine. I just fixed all my everything. I still haven't fixed it yet. Oh man, I should do that next time. Okay, let's see how well she'll fly with the wings far forward and above. I'm not touching the keyboard right now. I'm not touching it at all. Now let me turn off SES. Let me turn off the autopilot. Oh shit. Okay. That's what would happen. It would get so much lift, it would lift it up way too fast, way too quickly, and there is no saving it. Oh, 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 oh. Can I at least land it to save Jebediah? How good is she at hovering? She bobs. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, she's gonna stall. Ew, he's Jebediah. No! Oh wow, he's the only part that survived. Alright, everyone. That's pretty much how you create a plane. You keep your center of lift just behind, and looks like just before. It looks like, but I tend to keep it just behind and a little bit below my center of mass. You want that center circle as close to the center of the X mark of your center of mass. And that is one way to know that your plane will work every time. Now, if you put your control surfaces too big or too small, either you're going to have, it's going to turn too quick, your wings are going to fall off, and or the control surfaces are too small and it'll take you years to turn around. Next episode, I'm either going to build a as fast as I can rocket ship, not rocket ship, but more of a plane that goes as fast as possible, or I might build a cruiser for the water to go as fast as possible on the water without damaging anything. This game on Kerbal Space Program 2, their water physics have improved severely since KSP 1. So I might just be doable in KSP 2. Guess there's only one way to find out. I'll see y'all in the next episode.